like to speak very briefly as representative of insurance market. I would like to talk about insurance market. In the first part, Mr. Baleh mentioned that Azerbaijan is not an island, and of course, all the economic, political changes happening worldwide impact Azerbaijan, because our economy is integrated to world economy, and though Azerbaijan is a young country, during short period of time we had achievements, and when oil changes happen, we try to overcome all of this, and of course, it's impossible to overcome it fully. Maybe this minimum limit may apply to some physical or legal entities can seem very high, but we see the action plan in future, and if the question raises physical or legal entities, can they take any measures for the risk management? It would be difficult for me to say, because past shows that if anything happens, those physical or legal entities tries to get support from government. But I would say that we are an independent country, and that's why as representatives of legal entities, we should assess our own risks, and we should take necessary actions. One of these action plans is, of course, insurance. Just a few words about insurance. So as I mentioned, we had insurance market of 430 million, which makes approximately 0.7% of GDP. In comparison with neighboring countries and European countries, of course, this is very low figures, insurance penetration, and I would say that the main reason of this is, of course, we don't have insurance culture in Azerbaijan. It's not to the desired level, and how we can do it in order to increase the market so that people would act as risk managers. And of course, regulator association, insurance companies, others play a certain role here, but I want to touch one area, how we can develop it, generally how we can develop the insurance market. And I want to mention that through banks, I want to mention insurance sales. Today, of course, we have this cooperation with banks, but it's not to the desired level. I think we have to develop it, and it, through banks we can access SMEs as well. It has three sides. Of course, when we have sale with banks, a bank, insurance, and customers are considered here. If we look at the three sides, they have advantages how we can develop it. If we look at the insurance, of course, these are additional income. Also, establishment. We don't have establishment of the sale points. One more thing, as I mentioned, of course, banks has more access to customers. It doesn't matter whether bank is profitable or no, and the insurance. Low-income people try to avoid this insurance because they think that this is additional cost, and they even don't understand what insurance means in general. But through bank, We can do a lot here because bank will play the role of a consultant and will sell these insurance products to customers. Thus, we can push forward development of the market. From the other side, if insurance company establishes its branches, it's not that easy to manage it, but through banks it would be easier because it will be delivered to banks. This management will be delivered to banks. If we look at banks, banks always need to diversify their risks, and they have to balance their risks, and insurance can be one of the tools. From the other side, bank should have a certain network, and by using minimal expenses, will get additional income. If we look at the customers will have access to wider number of products, and of course among bank customers and banks there is certain trust, long-term loyalty, and using this loyalty customers may get consultation from the banks to get insurance products. And very briefly, I want to show you as an example why I showed this, especially in recent years. Changes happened in the economy. In our portfolio, we had credit insurance product, and it was related if a person taking credit loses their working ability or gets laid from the work, then the insurance company would pay back their insurance. And we had some relations with bank, but we had to stop it because bank said that credit takers do not want to have additional expenses. This is additional expense for them. But actually, it was very small figures. Again, it could avoid some risk for them, and it brought to the fact that legal or physical entities that take these credits, they act as risk managers. They know how to assess their risks, and they can use this insurance. This is all. Thank you very much.